Hey everyone, you're here with CinemaBlend, and we've got some news for you. We got to see Johnny Depp as Gellert Grindelwald at the end of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Chances are you don't know a ton about the character, so we've been digging through the Potter archives and developed a pretty strong list of details to help you further understand the man who used to be a close friend to Albus Dumbledore. So warning, this video contains potential spoilers for future Fantastic Beasts films upon the assumption that Grindelwald will be a key character moving forward. Number 1, Grindelwald was expelled from Durmstrang at the age of 16. This info comes to us from the character Rita Skeeter, who wrote a scathing book about Dumbledore, and we should warn you that just about everything she says is to be taken with a grain of salt. However, this is backed up by a letter Dumbledore wrote Grindelwald referencing a mistake he made, using force when it wasn't entirely necessary. Skeeter's account mentions something to do with twisted experiments, and we assume that the real reason for his expulsion involves a little bit of both. Number 2, he was only friends with Dumbledore for a couple of months. Grindelwald showed up in Godric's Hollow not long after Dumbledore's mother had died, and the two became fast friends. They bonded over a shared belief that wizards should rule over muggles for the greater good. Dumbledore described this friendship as 2 months of insanity and cruel dreams. Number 3, Grindelwald used the Cruciatus curse on Dumbledore's brother. Aberforth Dumbledore confronted Albus about his plans to search for the Hollows with Grindelwald. Grindelwald got in his face, and a fight broke out that resulted in the death of 14-year-old Ariana Dumbledore. We don't know whose magical blow it was that ended her life, and that's Dumbledore's explanation for keeping his distance from Grindelwald. He's afraid that Grindelwald does know, and will tell Dumbledore it was him. Number 4, Grindelwald kept his terror away from the UK. Rita Skeeter provided even more information, again to be taken with a grain of salt, and that says Grindelwald never extended his dark magic to Britain. This would explain why we don't hear much chatter about him in the UK. Number 5, Grindelwald may want to build an army of Inferi. Dumbledore told Harry that he was pretty sure this is the reason Grindelwald wanted the Resurrection Stone. This would be particularly relevant if he ever managed to get his hands on it. Number 6, Dumbledore's triumph over Grindelwald is a turning point in magic history. While Elphias Doge is a big fan of Dumbledore, and could be exaggerating, it seems that this magical showdown is considered one of Dumbledore's greatest achievements and had huge consequences in the wizarding world. And finally, our last Grindelwald detail, number 7. He died lying to and laughing in Voldemort's face. The scene is depicted differently in the film, but in the Deathly Hallows book, he lies by telling Voldemort he never had the Elder Wand in the first place, and then refuses to give up Dumbledore as the one currently in possession of it. He demands Voldemort kill him, as the wand will never be his. This bit of loyalty certainly sets him apart from Voldemort as a villain. And there you have it, a better understanding of who Gellert Grindelwald is. We don't know how or if the franchise will utilize this information, but it'll be fun to see what they do with the character moving forward. This is News with CinemaBlend. We'll see you next time.